Hello everybody, happy Independence Day. So I'm reading this book called Amazing Grace, and in it there's a little hymn with a Star Spangled Banner was in here. So I thought that we could do it together, and I've been using it because it was only €1, and they're simple little melodies, and I'm using it to learn sheet notation and Musescore and how to harmonize, and it's all very easy. So we could read this Star Spangled Banner. I never knew the history of the song, so it's kind of interesting. So during the War of 1812, while on the deck of a truce ship, Francis Key paced nervously as a fierce battle raged nearby during the British attack on the harbour of Baltimore. As district attorney of Georgetown and a spiritual lay leader of his church, Key had been sent by President James Madison to negotiate with the British for a physician who had been taken prisoner. All night Key and his party were detained as the heavy bombardment continued. When the firing suddenly stopped just before morning, Key was fearful of the outcome, but as he looked hesitantly across the water, he saw the American flag still triumphantly flying, with the assurance of our nation's freedom. Well, it's not my nation, it's your nation, my friends. With joyful relief, Key wrote his poem hastily on the back of an envelope and put finishing touches, amazing history made on the back of an envelope literally, and put finishing touches on it after being released later that evening. 1 month later, the song was published, accompanied by an old hunting tune, An Akron in the Heaven, a tribute to John Stafford Smith of England. Although enthusiastically received by the people, the song was not officially adopted by Congress as your national anthem until March 3rd, 1931. So I'm going to read the lyrics because I'm Irish. I don't really know them. They're kind of cool, actually. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in the air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does the Star-Spangled Banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave? And thus be it ever, when free men shall stand between their loved homes and the war's desolation, blessed with victory and peace, may the heaven-rescued land praise the power that had made and preserved us a nation. Then conquer we must with our cause, it is just, and this be our motto, in God is our trust, and the Star-Spangled Banner in triumph shall wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. It's kind of cool, like, you know, and that's what the melody is. So if we look at it there, we can see the melody. He says it there. He tells you what to do, Kenneth. He says, write a letter of commendation to a public official for some worthy contribution he has made to the moral and spiritual betterment of our country. May this musical question from our nation's anthem be a continuing challenge and concern. Oh, say, does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Well, it's America's 248th birthday. And you know, it's a quarter of a millennium, the 1,000 years. I wonder, will they get there? Will it last 250 years? There's a lot of pressure, but I can't do much about that pressure on this one. But what I can do is we can get in now and we could look at some Musescore, and we can start to see if we can notate this, and we might learn a little bit about Musescore and a little bit about music. Okay, so let's go plus. So we're going to start off. I've made my own template up because I like SATB large. I might have a video on that if you'd like. You can look at it. Okay. So I've looked it up, and we have it here. And I'm going to close the mixer. And again, I'm going to make it. It's only the soprano part in this book. It's very easy. So I'm going to hide everything. We just see the soprano. Now we're going to go in and we're going to look at the notation. So I have the book here. So July 4th, and so it's an A major, I think, A flat major. So we just drag it in and we see that little plus icon, we let go, it's an A flat major, and it's in 3/4 time. So we go to the time signature and it's in 3/4 time. So you can hover that so as it touches one of the rests or a note. All right, and then we're ready to go. So we just click where we want it to go. We hit N, we're ready to start entering notes. We use 1 to 7 to change the metric division, and dot if it's a dotted time, and we're off. So we just go E, to put in the note, and you can see that that was an octave too high, so I can just go over to it and I hit Command and the down arrow and it drops it an octave. You can use, if you're on a PC, it's probably something else, and then it's A, and then another A, and then we have 2 eighth notes, so we hit the quarter and it's an A and a G. Oh, right now, so there was a pickup line there. Sorry about that, my friends. There was a pickup line, and it always gets me. The pickup lines always get me. So what I'll do is I'll put in a rest of a quarter. Then it'll give me 3 rests, and then I can just go over to the third rest and then put in the E, and then go back and hold down Command and go down. Sorry about that, my friends. The pickup lines always get me. So we're A, and then we're quarter notes, and I say G. And then we're back to quarter notes, and it's F, 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 and then B, D, C, and then, oh wait, no, they're eighth notes, excuse me. So we can just change the value to 4, and we can just put it again, so it's DC, so it's just a passing kind of a thing, and then it's the same again, it's B, B, A. Okay, and then we're on to quarter notes again. So we're 6. We're 5. But for some reason, there's only 2 of them, which I don't understand. Oh, there's a fermata there on the note. So, and it's just an A to a G. I'll just leave the rest there. So I'll escape right now and we'll put in the fermata straight away, okay? So it's a slide. So we just select the 2 notes and we hit S and it'll create the slide between them. And to create the fermata, you just create it and over here you can just search. And you can just search for the note, the name of the thing that you want. So it's a fermata. So I can just double click it and it'll go. It looks a bit weird just because of the font that I'm using. I don't like the font on the fermata, but I like the font for the rest of it. I've shown you in the video how to change that. So you can change it so it looks much more of a normal fermata if you want. And the fermata just means that you hold the note for a little bit longer. You can hold it for as long as you want, really. So it'll hit N, and it also gives you the singers a chance to breathe. Okay, so oh no, it looks like we're not. It looks like we do have an extra 2 notes in there. Sorry, my apologies. I didn't see the bar there. And so then we have 4 E, and then we're back, and we're on quarter note dotted. So we hit the 5 and then the full stop, and we're on A. And then we go to an 8th note, and we're on B, and then we go to oh no, it's another 8th note, and then we're on C, and then we just go up to D. So it's just a little run there. And then we're on half note, and it's an, oh sorry, it was an E. And then we're on 2 8th notes, and it's just a little run up there from A, B. Oh, sorry, they're the wrong ones. So we just select them, and we go, oh, come on, oh, I did something wrong. Am I continuing to be wrong? Okay. So it was just the octave up there by accident. Okay. I think these notes, have I done something wrong with these notes here? Where am I now? I think there's a. We're here now. Ba-bum, ba-deep. Yep, so we're quarter note dotted. C, and then we're an 8th note. G, and then we're a quarter note. Oh, sorry, 5. B. And then we just end on a 6, and then we just end on the A, which is the tonic. All right, and we leave that in then. So there's one little, I think there's a little slide here between this note and this note. So I'll just hit that, and I'll hold down Shift and go over, and then hit a little less. I think that's all that I have for there. That's all the notation I have for there. Okay, so we'll continue now, and with it, why not? So I'll just go and I'll hold down Shift and the arrows, and I'm going right out to the end, okay? and then I'm going to delete it. So I can delete it. Oh, I didn't do it. That didn't happen for some reason. I think I deleted the invisible notes, whereas I was supposed to delete the measures. Is that what I did? Maybe I just hit clear. Okay. Now we can see that the top line is a little bit busier than the bottom line. So what I might do is I might just go in and select this bar here, go to the layout, and then click that. So as we have the 4 bars on the top and 4 bars on the bottom. Okay. So the next thing that we want to do then is I'm going to select it and we'll put in the lyrics. So you all know the lyrics, Americans, but I'm not as familiar with them. So, oh, say, does that? I hope it does, my friends. America's always fighting with itself, and I hope it wins, you know. Spangled banner yet. Wait, you can sing that for as long as you want. There's something wrong there. There's a note missing, I think. So I don't know how that happened exactly, but I think there's a note missing. So we're going there with N, and we'll put in the way. This is an E. I'm not sure what happened there. E. Okay, we'll escape, and then we go Command L, start typing text with or well, there's a slide here as well, so we just shift and click and hit S, and that's it. And then we just go to this one, Command L of the free and the home of the brave. And most resolutely, there's a question mark at the end of that, my friends. Okay, so let's go in. The Star Spangled Banner. I'm not quite finished yet, guys. I'm going to color it and do a few more little bits on it. Star Spangled Banner. And it's by Francis Key Scott. Francis Key Scott. And I think we should probably put the arranger down as Mr. Stafford. What's it called? John Stafford. And I'd like to put in the date. So it's July the 4th. Okay. So we're nearly here now, but the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how I might continue on this, you know. So I'm going to go to my plugins. I'm going to color the notes, which is a plugin you can have. And I'm also going to go to plugins, and I'm going to add the note names. Okay, so it adds the note names and it colors them. But that's a little bit nicer. Now we can go in and try and analyze it. So it's in A. So I'm not going to analyze it. I think I'll leave the video. No, I'm going to analyze it. So I'm sorry, my friends. I am doing something now that you might not be able to see. But you can just look. If you go... I like to have the names for the diatonic chords. So list the chord qualities for A flat major. Okay, and so I'm just asking the bot there what to do. All right, it's just a little bit quicker for me than thinking. Yeah, you know, so let's just put that in, and then we put that down. Okay, so it's just a little bit handier because I can just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a little bit easier for me. Okay, and you can see straight away this starts on the 5th and it probably ends on the 1st, which is very typical of these hymns. Okay, so we'll go Command L and then we'll start putting them in. So the first is that, and then it starts on the 5th, so it's a major, and then it goes to the 1st, which is a major, and then it's a major. Oh, missed a line there. Does that... No, I probably shouldn't be doing... I probably don't need to do all of these notes, but I'm going to do them anyways, because why not? G is that the diminished? Yeah, that's the diminished, so that's VII, and then it's Alt, I think it's Alt Shift 8 on my computer, or Option Shift 8 on my Mac, and you'll get that little symbol there. And then it's F, which is the 6th, so that is a minor, but it's a kind of a false home, and we'll just leave those Fs there. And then we've the B flat, which is the 2nd, so that's kind of a supertonic, I think it's called. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. There's the 4th, which is a major, and then there's the C, which is the 3rd, which is a minor, and then the B flat, which is the 2nd. So I'm trying to figure out the movement between the tonic and the dominant. So basically that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to figure out where the stress points are in the song, and how to create those kind of stress points myself, how to kind of move between like breathing, and how to kind of animate the music through that kind of stress development of the use of cadences and this kind of thing. So I'm only learning, I'm only starting, and everyone has to start somewhere, and this is where I'm starting. So back to the cadence, back to the 2nd, to the 3rd. I love this so far. It just goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just so great to see it. 2 as a false home in a way, and then 1. Okay. And so we have a little bit of analysis there now. So I'm not going to do it in this video, but what I would probably do next is I would go in then and I would turn on the bass, and I would start trying to add in bass notes and just try to harmonize it again, just try to have a bit of fun with it. It's only short, so it shouldn't take too long. Okay, my friends, well, because it's the day that's in it, oh, say the free, no the brave. It's a little bit fast, my friends. So let's go into the tempo, and we'll drag out the 80. We'll drop it onto one of these dots, and we can change it. We can make it. I don't know what tempo your anthem is at, but we could try 90 maybe. Well, I hope so, my friends. Happy 248th birthday, and I hope you make it to 250. You get to that quarter of 1,000 years. Ireland, our country, my country has been going for many, many thousands of years, many changes. I was looking at a song from 12,000, from the year 12,000 tonight. So, we've been going a long time, and happy birthday, America. Anyways, that's it. Bye bye.